Hi, I'm Dan Reich with Century 21.
And this is Preet Century 21, listing agent for this beautiful Capitol Hill listing.
So today we wanted to take you through the house, outside and in, to explain just what a wonderful place this is here on Capitol Hill, located between 10th and Federal Avenue. Notice one thing we'd like to share is just the privacy being downtown and having the mature landscape. It offers such privacy and enjoyment to be actually in the front yard.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah. So Preet, like I was saying at the first of the video, this porch area is a really nice, relax, come home, have a glass of wine, and enjoy the mature landscaping of these beautiful trees and the privacy in your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
And you get to do it in the front yard.
Rare to
And one last thing I want to mention as we walk into the house is the little bench area right there. How nice it is to just, it's in the shade. You want to just kick back, read a magazine, read a book. It'd be a great place to put a nice little bench and some
agree more.
pillows.
Yes.
The university was famous to invite professionals in to instruct for 1 year. And that's the year this protege studied and submitted this plan as his assignment. That's the story I got from one of the producers. Okay, let's go inside and take a look around.
Come on, welcome in.
All right.
So let's talk about the living room
Yeah,
first.
take us in there and show
Yeah.
us around, Preet.
So this is the formal living room. This room has some beautiful, unique features. First of all, the fireplace,
Yeah, that's pretty.
the beautiful mantle and the built-in shelves, the crown molding, and of course the tall windows.
That's right. And one of Frank Lloyd Wright's signatures that he passed on to his students is the windows, and putting a lot of windows in a house and how that enhances the house. And then as this house was remodeled and brought up to date, they left the leaded glass windows in place in this room, and it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a timeless piece, and you know it's original because it has just a tiny bit of wavering in it,
Yes,
and it's beautiful.
you got it.
So one thing I also wanted to point out is the tile that was done on the fireplace has that embossed look, and I'll take you over here. And it was done in the turn of the century from like 1915 through the 1940s. You'll see a lot of this texture tile, and they replicate it now and whatnot, but that's how they put these together, and you'll see lots of the older homes that have this signature piece still in place. It's a
Yeah,
beautiful feature.
it's a masterpiece. Yeah.
So here in this beautiful dining room, I wanted to point out some features that were also in the living room as far as the windows and the glass. Crown molding carried into here, and the large baseboard, which is a true signature of the time period this house was built. It feels very luxurious and very rich with craftsman style carpentry. As they've remodeled and brought the house current with, you know, a newer furnace and heat system, they left the integrity of the old registers, and the heat still comes through here, but it just gives the house a feeling of timeless, that it's just been here and it's a signature mark. And I like it throughout the house. They just kept things true to its original construction.
Dan, don't you love this kitchen?
I love this kitchen. I love that it's got the windows right by the sink. And even looking through that, once again, what just continuously is very consistent with this house is all the backdrop views are beautiful. I mean, you got the garden to look through and the brick on the house next door. Easy to look at.
Yes.
What I like is the storage cabinets that are way up. They go from the cabinets to ceiling. That's a really nice feature. And I know it's something that you're not going to use every day, but when you've got your holiday stuff that you want to put up, get it out of the way, that's a great place to store it.
And look at these beautiful countertops, the stainless steel appliances, this built-in breakfast nook.
That's really nice. I like that. It's just there. It's always there. You don't have chairs moving around in here. You're going to sit there, get on your laptop in the morning, get your coffee.
Yeah.
And you're just really convenient to serve right there for a quick meal.
I agree. And another thing I love about this kitchen is this built-in buffet counter.
Yeah, it's very convenient. You've got food you're serving. You can put it here while you have a big gathering. And then you have this quality feature that I really like is the glass cabinet fronts. And you put your stemware in there and your crystal and china. And a great place to show it off.
Yeah.
Very convenient.
Very convenient.
Okay, as we're going through the kitchen, I noticed this picture here of the house. And it looks like it was quite a while ago. What year do you think that was done in?
1938.
1938, okay. And one thing you can see in this picture is there's not all the beautiful garden area that they have outside right now, and especially in the front of the house. And that's one thing about the mature neighborhood that this house that you can't really feel till you're here. And you can see the neighbors, they're all new houses too, and they don't have the maturity of the landscape that it does now.
Yeah.
So Preet, I was here one day doing an open house, and one of the original owners, not the very first owners, but the next, she was the grandchild of the mom that lived here, the grandma. And they came through and they told me that this was the original banister. So all through time, they've kept the original banister in place. And it's a really nice feature. You don't see this too often. And oddly enough, it exceeds code because a lot of times banister, they were wide gaps here. Mm-hmm. And so this was real close. It was very handsome.
It was done right.
It was done right.
Yeah. So Dan, now we're in the expansive primary suite.
Well, and it's so open with the windows, it just feels like the room goes forever. Once again, we have windows on 3 walls in here, and a lot of them. So you have this Norman Rockwell view of your homes across the street, which are all beautiful with their mature landscaping. And right over the rooftops, I look over and I see Husky Stadium and parts of the University of Washington. And then right off to the right of that is Lake Washington. And as I go up on the horizon, I see foothills, and then I see the Cascade Mountain Range. Then I come over here to a relaxing daybed situation, and in this little nook, Frank Lloyd Wright's signature again is sconce lighting, and here we go. This beautiful sconce lighting in here just to give a little ambiance.
Yep. Dan, this primary bathroom has been fully remodeled.
Well, they've got a really variety of nice features in here that also bring it back to the original time period with a blend of some modern touches that just give it a real clean, crisp feel. And that's bathrooms got to be clean and sparkle, and this bathroom certainly does. You've got good lighting while you're getting ready. You've got a sink fixture that is of the time era, and then you have this beautiful marble top. Also on the floor is indicative of the style that was done back when the house was originally built. So they kept that in theme with new construction.
True.
And then in the shower, you have the subway tile going to the ceiling with the light, and then you have the glass shower doors, which makes it a very clean, easy to clean feature. With, once again, on the ledges here, they have the marble. Last thing I want to mention on our way out of the bathroom is this wonderful heated towel rack. How nice would it be to get out of a shower with a nice warm towel? Yeah.
So Dan, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen multiple windows on multiple walls in secondary bedrooms?
I don't see it a lot.
Yes.
You're right. This is a really nice feature. It doesn't almost feel like you're not even in a bedroom. And it just feels, like you said, you're in a garden, in a park, in a Norman Rockwell painting.
Yeah. And doesn't matter what floor you are, every floor is flooded with natural light.
That's true, and that's once again Frank Lloyd Wright's signature with lots of windows.
And then look at this Jack and Jill bathroom.
Wow, this is amazing. Very nice. It's got tile that goes from the floor to the ceiling in the shower area. But one thing that's really special is the sink. The sink just carries with the time era that the house was originally built.
Absolutely.
So even though this Jack and Jill was an aftermarket bathroom, it doesn't feel like it was. In fact, as I'm saying this right now, I'm like, was it really done later? But it was. And what a nice sink. This is so comforting. It reminds me of visiting my grandma in the Midwest when I was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
amazing.
And again, Preet, here we are in another secondary bedroom with 2 banks of windows on the walls looking into a beautiful garden. And it feels so private. Here we are in Seattle, and yet I'm in a house feeling like I don't have to draw my blinds to have some privacy.
I wish I had a bedroom like this when I was little.
Yeah. Yeah, like again, it feels more like a gathering room than a bedroom because of the windows.
Absolutely. This is the favorite part of the house to me. The basement was remodeled in 2019 by Jazz Construction. They are one of the most renowned remodelers in Seattle.
And Preet, I can see why, because they kept the theme of the upstairs house and the time era, and they brought it down here so it does not feel like you're downstairs.
Absolutely.
They have the hardwood floors, they did the crown molding, they did these beautiful faux beams up here that add elegance and style.
Mm-hmm.
They kept with the architecture of the windows matching upstairs. And a lot of times these homes didn't give the basement this kind of energy. So it lives very comfortable down here, and it's a place to just relax, watch some TV, have some popcorn, burn off the calories because I ate too much dinner while I'm watching TV.
Yeah.
So great place to just relax and chill out after a hard day of work. So Preet, we're going to go into what I'd like to call the guest wing of the house downstairs here. Mm-hmm. Where you're standing is the doorway into the utility room, which people can see when they come here. The utility room's got the washer and dryer and a few shelves. You can do some folding. But once again, another architecture feature that wasn't overlooked was they did the glass doors, which glass in a house, when you have separation, still makes the house feel bigger. And so really good use of glass downstairs to help with the house looking and feeling bigger. If the door's closed, it feels like you're looking in. You still have some 3D. If it's open, then you have the room itself. So downstairs here, as you can see in the bedrooms, they've got beautiful track lighting, and they have the baseboard once again, and all the trims that they have upstairs, which is a nice feature, makes the bedroom feel very comfortable. So we're going to go down the hall and show off kind of a room that could be anything. It could be a office, it could be a playroom, it could be a bedroom. It has many uses, and it feels, once again, we've got, midway through the wall up to the ceiling windows matching the style of upstairs as well. It's a private feeling walkway to a courtyard down below that's very private. You have the windows newly remodeled there. You have the privacy of this green wall right here. So it puts off a real nice vibe that you can relax to and feel comfortable. And it's very soothing and settling. And at the end of the day, you want to put some furniture down here, or you're entertaining a group, you can come down here, have the privacy. As soon as you get down past the hedges, it feels like you have this wonderful oasis of privacy.
Yeah. It's like a second patio or deck for you.
Yeah. Another thing, the house has different areas outside. It has the porch up front. You can have conversations. You can have conversations down here and the backyard.